Guys, it was 82 today. Correction, the temperature was actually just 74 today, not 82. I should have looked it up before instead of just going by what somebody told me. And we came out because it's just too beautiful not to. And we were out checking on the garden and enjoying the sunshine and not screaming, but sometimes, you know, when mom's trying to get something done, that's when all the commotion starts. So looking at everything starting to grow, my chickens have been tearing up my herb garden. I need to get some of that fencing and put around it because I'm working on redoing their roof on the chicken house, chicken coop. And so they've been jumping over and jumping through the other side to get out of their fenced in area. So, all right, so let me show you what we got going on. So there's a lot of stuff growing, super exciting. This is the fennel. I need to prune all the dead stuff back, but the fennel is growing. I may harvest some bulbs this year and eat some. I've never eaten bulbs of fennel before, but I have looked at some recipes for how to cook it and eat it. My chickens are destroying my oregano, but it's here. I'm not worried about the oregano because it's like one of those plants that even if you try to kill it, you can't. Over here, my thyme, rosemary, and sage overwintered, and then I have another rosemary over here, and you can see the big difference between this rosemary and the other one. This rosemary gets much more sunshine than the other one over there, and it's much bigger and more lush and green. And then I saw this too. These are the mums that I got on clearance for like $3 in the fall, and they're starting to grow back, which is really exciting. I had mums a few years ago and they started growing back because it was warm early, and then we had a really hard freeze and it just killed them and they never came back. So I'm hoping that these ones will not have the same thing happen to them since we're having this weird warm weather. Are you trying to water the chickens? The elderberry is going. I did not even get a chance to prune because normally I prune in February and everything is growing. So we might skip pruning this year and just prune next year. And it looks like my bee balm may be coming back. I still have more seeds, and there's tons of seeds in here too that may drop and replant itself. The one in my other garden bed did not start to come back before I pulled it out of the ground a couple days ago. And now I'm thinking I should have left it in the ground. The butterfly bush is going too. I might trim this back a little bit. I trimmed it last year when I was redoing this garden bed. And the roses are very bushy and full. I need to get out here and finish this garden bed, but I haven't gotten a mulch delivery since October, and I upped the donation, so I may have to figure out how to go get mulch myself from the landfill, but I think I might need to borrow a pickup truck or rent one or something if I was going to do that, because I don't think they'll let you use a trailer. This is the flower bed that was a gift for my birthday a couple years ago. My mom was just helping me get this weeded. Because life with littles is crazy, and when you have to choose between vegetables and flowers, my vegetables are the ones that get the attention, even though I love my flowers too. So this is starting to come up. It needs to get mulched. I'm thinking I'm going to use, there's a pine tree over here that is dropping those really nice long pine needles. I'm thinking I'm going to just rake those up and bring them over here and use those as mulch for right now. You use what you got, right? If you have mulch, if you have leaves, you use what you have on hand. We are back in the berry patch now. These are my blueberries. they're starting to get flowers, and I'm really hoping that this year they don't get zapped like they did last year. Last year it was the same deal where they started getting beautiful flowers. It was in the 70s, and then they got zapped by really cold temperatures, and I lost all my blueberry flowers. Didn't get any blueberries last year. This first row is black raspberries, thornless, or blackberries, thornless blackberries. I'm not seeing any fresh growth on those yet. And then in the middle is my grapevines, which I still have on my to-do list to make a trellis for them. This one grew a lot last year. And this one actually gave me grapes, and it was just a discount one from Lowe's that my parents had found me. And then in the very back I have raspberries. These are not thornless, however, but I'm not seeing any new growth in the berry patch yet. The grass is growing too. You can see the difference from where the chickens have been in the chicken tractor to the spots where they haven't been. This grass is nicely fertilized and it's growing really green. I have a lot of work to do on my back garden. I was out here doing all this part the other day because I was planning on putting carrots in here, and my cats and my chickens are getting in. My gate fell down. I need to fix that. I have a long to-do list, and so I'm thinking what I might have to do is when I put my carrots in here, lay chicken wire or something over it so they can't get in there and dig and eat what I've planted. But this bed needs a lot of work and a lot of love. I was planning on mulching it this fall, but I hadn't gotten another mulch delivery, so it just hasn't gotten mulched. And if you don't mulch it, the weeds are gonna grow. I had to put a cage around my strawberries too because the chickens were digging them out. I'm gonna have to come and bury some of those back in a little bit better because I don't want them to kill my strawberries. So we are just happy to share some sunshine with you guys today that don't have any, and give you a little vitamin D boost for the camera to help get you through the last few days of winter, hopefully, until your spring comes. I am so excited for garden tour videos in just a few months. Are you telling me a story? Oh, you trying to get out? Okay. All right, well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. This was super fun, and it was very exciting to see some green. Green is my favorite color, and seeing so much green outside just makes me so happy. So thanks for hanging out. It's been super fun getting to hang out with you today,